Hello everyone. Today we will talk about the difference between inspiration and imitation. Another great discussion topic. There are so much things that I would like to share about this that I don't even know where to start. As usual, let's introduce a framework that can really, I think, help us to unpack the differences between these two. So, any kind of unique thing in life, if we consider it as a gift of existence, actually comes as a transformation of a shadow on the other side of the spectrum. So, if really existence is the sweet balance of harmonized energies, you need to transmute something raw, something shadowy, something a lot darker in our word definitions, a little bit lower energy to something higher, something more aligned with who you truly are, something that is unique to you, thus your gift. So, if you look at things from this perspective, life is the sweet balance of dualities that we bring different energies together as human beings. And it's an evolution journey where we take something that's raw and mature into something that is better aligned with who we are, better aligned with reflections of our energy, better aligned with the higher intentions and um, potential for creation. So to me, imitation is a little bit in the starting part of this journey. It's like in that sense like a shadow where you look into something external that you find beautiful, that you find some sort of inspiration, and directly taking it without really taking time to ingest and digest the impact of that beauty. So, for any kind of creation, if you take a mental path, if you listen to most of the creative people, like authors, like artists, they usually start their own journeys through imitation. They got inspired by someone else's unique style, unique beauty, and they just try to play with it. In a way, I think it's a natural part of our growing journey as human beings because once we really imitate something, once we play with different styles, we also see what parts of that belongs to us, what parts of that imitation feels good with us. So it's a little bit learning along the path and journey too, but I personally feel like it might be even more valuable instead of directly imitating and learning along the journey, taking some time to sit with the energy of the thing that creates this inspiration in us to imitate. And that taking time and pausing actually internalizes many of the things behind the scenes, help us to transform that inspiration that we've seen outside into something that we can internalize and share in our own unique ways. So, in that sense, I think inspiration is an invitation for us to pause, appreciate the beauty, sit with it, be transformed with what we've seen, and create with the power of that beauty, with the power of that uniqueness, that style that makes it attractive too. And if you practice this, so using external signals that we find attractive as a path for immersing us into the beauty of that, through that immersion, we can find our own voice. And ultimately, I think any kind of inspiration any kind of beauty that we see in the world usually comes from that authentic reflection that we share. So when something is really aligned with who you are, that really shines through you and that really inspires others. So in that spectrum, you start with the shadow, imitating what you see directly, but then through immersion to the beauty that you wanted to imitate, you can find your own voice and you can come to your own light, and you can also internally connect to your own energy. And through that energy, you can create, you can be your authentic self. And because you are your authentic self, you can inspire others. And others can imitate you too. It's a vicious cycle where, as a part of the whole, we play, we learn from each other. But the most important thing is getting inspiration from others, but using that inspiration to internalize it through our own inner energy and giving it back to the universe in our own unique ways so we can also inspire others. Can we do that? I think we can. Let's give it a try. Thank you all. Bye for now.